Equity indices built on opinions? That's the old way. The new way is Bloomberg Equity Indices, built using transparent, rules-based.
There was a lot of fighting talk from CEO Josh D'Amaro.
To outperform our prior
In the pipeline.
Our ability to outperform our prior consolidated fiscal Q3 guidance and reiterate our full-year outlook, despite the mixed box office performance, demonstrates the strength of our diversified entertainment model. Of course, I'd be remiss not to acknowledge and congratulate everyone on this past weekend's record-breaking opening for Spider-Man.
You know, it's interesting. Spider-Man did break records, but he talked
office is a little bit mixed, so they related direct with the IPs, and then purchase related merchandise. So yes, even though this time their box office is a little bit mixed, so they're a little bit mixed on their Star Wars and also the live action Moana, but they're still able to escalate that outside of theater and bring it into the IPs and the related merchandise. So very few companies can actually monetize their content across so many touch points, and that is what makes Disney's business model so unique.
There was a contribution from parks, right, particularly to profit. Disney, from a stock perspective, I think it's trading at 13 times forward 12-month earnings. I'm still asking the question, is Disney a technology company focused on streaming, or do we still continue to model it based on the parks and other sort of more physical
they're all been increasing. On the cruise side, it's all very strong. We're seeing very healthy occupancy and forward bookings for their Disney Destiny and Disney Adventure. They've also tried to raise their guidance to the higher end. And for the entertainment side, they've managed to release Toy Story 5 this quarter, and it resonated very well with the audience. It also helped to push up their customer products to the highest gross in the 20s quarters.
Let's listen a little bit to what Josh D'Amaro said about
industry and supported by an incredibly loyal fan base built over the decades. So take this quarter, for example, their Toy Story 5 has been successful. So a customer might watch the Toy Story 5 in cinema, decide that he likes it, and then goes on to Disney Plus to watch in the entire franchise and maybe visit the Disneyland and cruise to interact with the IPs and then purchase related merchandise. So yes, even though this time their box office is a little bit mixed, so they're a little bit mixed on they're a streaming company because they're still seeing very strong on their experiences. They're also trying to invest very heavily for long-term expansion pipeline. So we are seeing the villain theme area in Walt Disney World, the Avatar experience in Disneyland, and of course the new Disney Abu Dhabi. They're also trying to add more cruise ships, 5 more cruise ships by 2031, and all these additions are going to drive long-term revenue for Disney. So I think it would be a little bit unfair to just categorize them as a streaming company. It's more like a company that's one of its kind that has competitive strengths in its IP.
It's still early days in the Josh D'Amaro era of Disney, but how do you assess his?
He said that Josh is ready and he's more than ready to bring the company in the correct direction. I think right now Disney, they've already managed to fix so many problems they used to have. So they're and previously, now streaming is profitable, costs have come down, parks are still generating strong cash flow. So I do think it's going towards the right direction.
Of course, Josh D'Amaro in post since about mid-March. What's
of its IP usage because that's their core competitive advantage. So this collaboration is Disney acknowledging that customer behavior have changed and they're trying to embrace the changes. I mean, Disney Plus, previously they compete mainly streaming companies like Netflix, but now because consumers, they spend so much time on screen time on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, all those short video platforms. So they are trying to embrace the new trend as well. And I think it will also help Disney for their engagement problem. The current problem that Disney Plus have is users will click onto Disney Plus to watch a specific content that they want to watch, and then they will close it.